Hello, third graders, and we are continuing to learn about the western region of the United States. Today we're going to be focusing on Montana, which, as you can see, has a lengthy border between the United States and Canada. So it's right at the top. Very beautiful, and we are going to learn all about it. So, like I said, it's part of the West. It is a northern border between the United States and Canada. The capital is Helena, and you can see here's Canada. You got Idaho on your west, North Dakota and South Dakota on your east, on the east side, and then Wyoming in the south. So some geography points. There's actually two very different types of landscape. You've got the Rocky Mountains that are on the west of Montana, and then you have like the Great Plains, more flat, grassy regions on the east. So that can create a lot of different changes in weather and things like that. But if you look over here, this is Granite Peak. It's located in the Rocky Mountains. It's the highest peak in Montana, and I would definitely not want to climb that. So if you look, the Rocky Mountains make up most of the west, and then you have more plains, flat regions, rivers that make up the east side of Montana. So the typical temperature in the winter is about 20 degrees, and then in the summer it's about 64. So it's a lot cooler. You're up north, you're in the northern section of the west, so the temperature is going to be more mild. Some beautiful landmarks to take note of. This is the Continental Divide, which goes through the Montana mountain peaks. Very pretty. You have Pompey's Pillar, which is actually interesting. It is a bunch of rocks that hunters went to, and their names are scratched on it. And Lewis and Clark, their names are scratched on it as well. So it became a national monument. This is the Giant Springs. It is probably one of the largest springs in the world that brings in millions of gallons of water every day. This is the Pictograph State Park, and it has a bunch of ancient picture carvings from Native Americans, so that's very interesting. Rosebud Battlefield State Park. This was from the Battle of Crazy Horse and U.S. troops. This was a battlefield, and now it has become a state park. So as you can see, tons of mountain ranges in the west, and still with Montana, lots of great rocks and national parks that really showcase the beauty that the west and the Rocky Mountain ranges have to offer. So I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to check out more on PebbleGo next about the history, industry, and people.